Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. In is Christian Yelich. Pair of hits pop up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second. Left fielder.
At the plate, Lewis Woodson. 1-1. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. And good for him. Lewis Woodson has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy.
He's ever dreamed about playing this game. Dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
There to take it is Gardner, and there are two away now.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Popped high in the air. Headley is under it near the mound. And that's the third out. But the A's hit the board first on this solo. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. Hit hard to short. And he's set down, one away. With that, starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down one. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score one run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Chris Carter now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Ready on 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0. Standing in now, Mark Hanna. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
In now, Michael Luna. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Matt, this has been one of those up-and-down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Joyce, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit to first. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Ready for another chance. Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Christian Yelich.
Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Simeon's got it. A quick out number 1.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Marcus Simeon. Man, he had a horrific season years back, kicking the ball all over the place. But then he got with Ron Washington. And Wash said, Marcus, get over here, Marcus. Let's work, Marcus. And you know what? He cut those errors down big time. And he's become a pretty good major league shortstop.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. So the Yankees trying to pick things up where we left off. Lewis Woodson. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Brooklyn Bridges. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Marcus Simeon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury going back. Gone!
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now, and the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Slider. Strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Settling in now, Austin Romine. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as they have widened this lead to 8 now. J.R. Graham answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Christian Yelich. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Carter is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 31, Lewis Woodson.
Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Brooklyn Bridges. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Carter.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Fastball in there, 3-2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Fouled back. The next 3-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Healy. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Gardner. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Healy takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will score on the Mark Canha. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Michael Luna. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes again. 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, Didi.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Matt Holliday standing in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Joyce. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Oakland.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit toward the right side. And he'll flip it out to the pitcher covering for the out.
Left fielder, Lewis.
Digging in to try it again. Lewis Woodson. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground?
56.
What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Into the box now, Brooklyn Bridges. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much timing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Healy is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley.
Third
0 for
baseman.
1 for him here in this one.
Headley.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, catcher.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Adam Warren enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Adam Warren.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
No out. Nobody on. To third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland.
Ready once again, Mark Canha. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it.
Now
Hard
batting,
line drive.
Second baseman.
Great game plan.
Michael Luna.
Standing in now, Michael Luna. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, it's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Ellsbury is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now.
Center fielder.
In is Christian Yelich, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the liner. Foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he gets him to chase one up in the zone, and this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Digging in and looking for more, Lewis Woodson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. Ready for another chance. Brooklyn Bridges trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And there he goes towards second. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, he tried to sneak the fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Marcus Semien will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. Hard hit ball to short. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. He went deep last time up. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try it again, 3-2. Oh, forget about this one. Booey. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, when you play with fire, you're going to get burned. He tried to bust the lefty inside. And when you do that at Yankee Stadium, you better be sure it's way inside. If not, this is the result you're going to get.
In now, Ryan Healy, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So now it's Mark Hanna. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Luna. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball. And that's the first out. Riding in once again, Matt Joyce. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Here's big Aaron Judge. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Shortstop.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, designated
Matt
hitter.
Holliday standing in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Luna. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Striding into the box, Lewis Woodson. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Lewis Woodson is retired to kick off the ninth. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 1 for 4. Bounce to first. And
out.
As it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to. Here's Brett Gardner now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's Chase Headley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Down the third baseline. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Now batting.
And here's that one again with Show Track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Woodson moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started.